exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Najee Harris.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
My life like this.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and 6. Williams in motion. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More from Houston coming up in a moment.
I got 10.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the ground, this is Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Real time.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Harris again. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. They put Pickens in motion. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Now it is 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Wilson to the outside. Catch made by Pickens. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Henry Toto on the tackle. Second down and 8. Now Russ. The throw there on second down going to be incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Third down, here's Wilson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. First and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On first and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Oh,
All right, Coach, thank you very much. These two offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in this second half to come? On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Wilson. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now Wilson on first down. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
23 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down. To throw again is Wilson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. He's going to have a Texans 1st down as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They will work the middle with Mixon. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters yet to deliver a breakthrough. It is still 0-0. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Stroud gonna set up to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That one underneath here to Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. To the left side. And caught by Schultz. What about that? Out of bounds. All the way down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Oh.
To throw is Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Big play. 3rd and 2. Here's Mixon. He slams it in there, and he is in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Now Miami Fairbears on for the extra point.
Pussy motherfuckers.
He's got it. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's first down. They'll drop the throw.
Here.
Off he goes. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's caught! And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for two and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Stroud.
Oh my.
This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a one-score game in the fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Texans. They use a little hold.
Get out of here. Look, get out of here.
They play a complete football game. They can send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.